Yes, 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 yes. Good. Okay. Kind of freeing. Good morning, everyone. For the half of the people, it's not good morning only. Let's try one more time. Good morning, everyone. And now it's good morning for everyone. Good. How are you all? Fine. Really fine? Good. Then fine. Okay. Now, in the last few classes, oh, someone is not so fine. Don't worry, Ray. You will be fine. We have MySQL. Now, in the last few classes, sir, we discussed MySQL. We started what is MySQL. We started what is SQL. We discussed what is DB, data, database, something, something. And then we started working on Workbench. Interestingly, you all already had knowledge. You downloaded the Workbench before I said. And then we started developing it. We started doing some kind of basic SQL queries. We discussed what is constraints. We discussed what is data types. I hope you all understood. Yesterday we did some kind of revision and we did like something DDL commands. In DDL commands, we did it something like create, drop, rename, and truncate. The last one we did is renaming the table we did. Today we have to see alter. After we see the alter, we will discuss on you know uh, the DML commands, and I will give you a quick recap on what is what everything. Then we will proceed to further. Is it clear, everyone? Any questions you have till now? And I think most of the demo classes were over. I think I don't know. Is also actually I think last. Okay, today is last I think. And once we have discussed the DML, then I will also give you some kind of practice examples every day. I will give you like what kind of things you can do and all. Okay. Now let's start. Before I start, as usual, I will start with a simple story, sir. Once upon a time, there was a guy named John. What is the name? John. Good. Now, obviously, John, he's such a sweet guy. Now, John is like, this is actually real time story, like real life story. So, John is so energetic, so fun, and so ambitious, having so many dreams to achieve, like you all. He completed some degree without any knowledge because he just skipped all the classes of the degree but passed everything. And later he just took some kind of training in some Amirpet or some Kukatpalli, whatever it is. And later, interestingly, he got the job. Okay. He started his job as a developer. On the first day, he started getting the job in some kind of startup company. So he started working in there. He went there and he thought it like he will work there. He will get so many promotions. He will get so much fun. It will be so much enjoyable. But things were not same. The first day, we got it some kind of 700 slide PPT. Someone is explaining about what is corporate, and he asked about what he should code, but instead, people are telling him just to write some kind of Excel sheet. He spent first day Excel sheet, second day Excel sheet, third day Excel sheet. Fourth day, suddenly the app crashed in his company, and he has to fix it. So he started looking for code which he has not run. Someone wrote his code and he has to check that code. And he tried, and he cried, but nothing worked. But the problem is, there are so many people like John, and everyone quit the company because it is clueless, pointless. Okay. And the managers are merciless. But John did not quit. He got so many bugs. He sit nights and do it. And every time he got sleep, he tried his best to drink coffee and to wake up. And he did work more than a machine can do. He did not get overheat. He tried every errors. He fixed every bugs. He learned in 1 month more than 1 year what he learned in the institutes and more than 4 years of his degree. After 1 month, the John became the strongest person and the best developer. Instead of crying in the restrooms, this guy built something that the company uses. And within 6 months, he got it something really great production things. Within 1 year, he became some kind of team lead. And within 3 years, he got it some kind of on-site. And within 6 years, it will be something great, beautiful thing. Obviously, he lost his soul to the devil, but still, it makes his life beautiful. The point is very simple, sir. There are so many Johns within us, and there are so many people quitter also within us. Only one word for the corporate. You will have troubles. Don't expect it like life to be beautiful in the corporate. Never. You are not coming to the corporate for pubs, right? Are you? Don't expect weekends. Don't expect pubs. Don't expect colorful funds. Don't expect it like your pizzas and burgers. No. 90% of the times you are developers. You are not HR to have fun. You are a developer. You should sit nights. You should work your best. Work life balance will work only for seniors. For juniors, 99.9% of the times, you should work like a machine because that is your learning. Sir, for example, I work for kind of 6 hours. Imagine. Do you think a fresher also should work 6 hours only? No. The reason because the fresher, if he works for 12 hours, even though his right time is actually 8 hours, but still he should spend it. He should sacrifice his late nights. He should sacrifice his Saturdays, Sundays. And one day, believe me, after 1 year, if he does 1 hour work also, that is enough for the whole life. Are you all getting my point, sir? And the majority of the people, 90% of the people don't do that. 90%. In software, people will say it like, you will heard in news, people will do layoffs. People will say it like they are removing the people and all. Which you don't know is majority of the people quit. It's not like the layoffs people. More than the people company removing, there will be people who left themselves. That is because so many people are not able to handle the real pressure. The great pressure makes the coal gold. If anyone knows chemistry, the actual coal and gold are same. In the earth crust, the coal will be there with the largest amount of pressure, and slowly, not gold, diamond. Slowly, the coal will turn into diamond after years of pressures. Are you all getting my point, ma? And I want you to shine like the John as a diamond. Any questions? No? Let's start our things. Do you see never come to commerce stream and get a job as a who come from commerce stream and get job as a developer? I have seen people from every stream. People coming from the stream like civil engineer. One of my colleague is a civil engineer. He don't know anything. Anyone civil engineer? Huh. You know, first time when I asked him, like, do you know like the coding? He said it like I know AutoCAD. That's it. Ho gaya. But still he is one of the good developer. Life teaches you more than that. Now let's start. Okay, where we are in the notes. I think for some people, whoever registered for the course, those people already got the Google Drive, I think. If not, you can ask their admins. Like, I pushed this particular four things. Till now, what we have discussed on 10th, we started with something called MySQL and MongoDB. I started with what is data, what is database, and what are the basic things, database management systems. And I explained it like DBM, RDBMS, and non-RDBMS, difference between file system and database management system, difference between SQL and MySQL. On 11, we discussed MySQL introduction, features of MySQL, how to download and install MySQL, and we did that. On 12th, we started discussing data types. We discussed data types such as int, decimal, uh, char, varchar, text, date time, and timestamp, and boolean. And then we discussed something like constraints. In constraints, we discuss primary key, unique, not null, auto increment, check, default, and foreign keys. Yesterday, we discussed DDL commands, which is data definition language, DML commands, which is data manipulation language, DQL, which is data query, BCL, which is data control, and TCL, which is transaction control language. We are learning each one by one by one. We did something called DDL. DDLs are used to do the structure, like kind of the main schema. Okay, it's not about the data. What data you insert, it doesn't matter. Only the structure matters. Like creating the database. If you want to create a database, what command you will use, sir? Create database name. If you want to create a table, sir, create table name. And you will also give columns. Each column will have column name, data type name, and constraint name. Then next, when you are creating tables, you should also remember one table will have a connection with another table. So that is why we put something called foreign keys, which makes the connection between the two, three tables. That connection is called relation. Because the tables are related, it is called relational database management system. Next, in DDL commands, we also used drop. Drop is used to delete the table entirely. Complete a table if you want to delete. Complete database you want to delete. Complete procedure I want to delete. If you want to delete completely anything, you will use drop. But if you want to delete only data, not the entirety, then you will use something called truncate. Right? Now, what is the difference between drop, truncate, and delete? In interview questions, people will ask you what is difference between drop, truncate, and delete. In employees table, I want to delete complete table, employee table only. Then which one you will use, ma? Drop. In employees table, delete all employees, truncate. You keep table, but delete all employees, then truncate. Delete only Prasad employee, delete. Only one row. If you want to do delete. How to do delete, we will learn it today. Any question? Online, any questions, sir? Till now? There is no DRL in the MySQL. No. Good. Let's start. And we discussed something called rename. Rename is used to rename the table. You cannot rename a database. I think yesterday I stopped at that point. The interesting point is, imagine I put a database. I want to change the database name. There are two options. One is create a new database, put all these particular tables into that particular database. Okay, and delete this particular database. This is the best way out of all the possibilities. You cannot directly rename keeping it this particular files. Okay, now let's do it, sir. Next one, alter. Let's do basic one, alter. Alter. Alter is used. Last ones, can you see, ma? More Juma. Enough. Last one. Is this zoom okay? Ah, thank you. Because if I zoom more than that, I can see it like letters bigger than mine. Then alter alter is used to change the structure of a table. To change the structure of a table. It is used to modify the existing tables. Tables without deleting or recreating it. Without deleting or recreating it. Now I will show you the commands and all. For using commands and all, we use one tool called workbench. For MySQL, we have a tool called note it down. Like once it is noted down, let me know. Is it done? No. I think some people write slowly. No worries. Write it slowly. Done, ma? Now, sir, I can open here something called workbench. In workbench, open it here. Password. Sir, clear? Now, these are the things we did yesterday. Now, let me open here one more. Click here, which is like 14, 11, 25. This is single line comment, sir. Now, for alter, for example, I already have one table called employees. If you go here, employees table, I can see employees details here. Now, in this employee table, I want to add one column. I want to add phone number. I want to add phone number to the employees. How do you add phone numbers? Sir, I already created the table now. If you want columns, when you are creating the table only, you will add it. But what if after creating it, you want to add? I don't want to delete this table and create another table. Okay. I don't want to delete and recreate. I want it like in this table only add one column. If you want to do it like add a column, all you have to do is alter table, table name, which is table. We will give you syntax, don't worry. Alter table, table name. The table name is EMP. Okay. Then you have to write it here. Add column name. You have to write one column name, like for example, phone number. What data type is phone number? You can give it here. I can give here int. You can even use char with some kind of constraint. Okay. I'm giving it here integer. If you want to give it any kind of constraints also, you can give constraint here. Any doubt here? No. Now, here I got one error. Everyone see this. Can you see what is the error here? No database selected. That means, sir, if you are performing any query, what is the first thing you should do? Use. You have to select the database. Where is this ENP? How it will know? So I have to select it here, use office. Then if I do this particular one, it is done. If I go to my table, now can you see where is phone number? Last. You can add a column at the last. By default, sir, when you add a column, it will add it to the last. But sir, what if I want to delete the column? Now, go here, alter, table, table name, drop, column. What is the column name you want to delete? Phone number. What is the column name I want to delete? Phone number. Then go here, delete, delete. Can you see this? Now, sir, one problem is there. When you are adding it, phone number, where it is automatically added, sir? Last, na? No, no. I wanted to add it first. I want to add this at first. I can do it here. If you want to add at first, you can do it here. Alter table, table name, add column name, data type, write it here first. Then what will happen, sir? It will become the first one. So here, sir, you see here, before the employee ID, phone number will be there. Are you all getting my point, ma? Or no, no, sir, I don't want it to be first. I want it, I want it to be after some column. For example, in middle, I want. Somewhere in the middle, I want. Let's delete it. I deleted it. Now, after deleting it, now, if I go here, I can see it here, sir. Now, department ID is there, na? After department ID means department ID salary, middle, between department ID and salary, I want middle phone number. By default, last. If you use first, first. If I wanted middle, then I can use alter table, table name, add column name, data type. If you want to put constraint, you have to use after. What you have to use, ma? After. After the column name. Which column after name you were using it? Department ID. After the department ID, I want you to add one column called phone number. Right, ma? Now, if I go here and see this, after the department ID, phone number is there. Online, are you all getting my point, ma? But, sir, not one column. Can you add multiple columns? Why not? I will delete it again. I will write it here now. Add Here, this time, after department ID, I want you to add phone number. Phone number is a integer, comma, email. Oh, already email is there. In email is not there, na? Email, varchar 30, sorry, 20 came 30. I can write it in next line, right? कुछ नहीं होता. Varchar 30, not null. Now you guys tell me what it will do. Why it is saying it here? This after is not valid in the position. Huh? After should be here. If you want to add it, two columns are there, na? So each one you have to give separate. After department ID, here, why it is not working? After phone number, email is not valid at this position. Why it is not adding? Let me check it. But if you want to add columns, you can do it directly here. What happens to the data if we apply it alter table when the table already has data? Nothing will happen. Just column shift ho jata. If already tables have data also, nothing will happen. Just columns will be shifted. Bracket problem. Okay, whatever. Let me do it here. If you do this, sir, multiple columns will be added. Two columns will be added. You can add multiple columns. You can delete columns. But, sir, you can't delete multiple columns at a time. You can add multiple columns at a time, but you cannot delete multiple columns at a time. You have to delete one by column. Okay. Once you drop, understand it. If you remember in DDL, when I started, I told these are auto committed, non, kind of non-trackable. Like once you drop, for example, already table have something, column have some data. I dropped it. हो गया, वो drop हो गया. If you have a backup, fine to me. But if you are not having it, कुछ नहीं. Is it clear, sir? Now, let's have a note, everything, and then we'll move. More are there. Add a column. We can add columns using I will open a notepad only because it is getting some suggestions. We can add columns on last one, okay ma? We can add columns using add column, add command with alter. Syntax is alter table, table name, add column name, column name, data type, constraint. To add multiple columns, we can use alter table, table name, add column 1, space data type, constraint, comma, column 2, data type, constraint, etc. And so on, I'm writing it instead of etc. If you wanna delete, no, not delete, to add, but by default, columns will be added. Columns will be added at last. By default, columns will be added at last. By default, columns will be added at last. To change position of column to be added, we can use alter table, table name, add column name first, column name, data type, constraint first. I recommend everyone to write it, sir. In case if you are not having notes, take a paper from someone and write it, sir. I don't want people to sit lazy and not writing it. Oh, good. Clear, ma? Now, next. We can even put after a particular column, we can use command like alter table, table name, add column name, column name, data type, constraint, constraint, after data type, constraint, after Alter table, table name, add column name, data type, constraint after another column name. Another column name. So here first is a keyword, correct, sir? First is a keyword, sir. You can actually use a keyword called last also, but last is by default. If you don't use last keyword also, it's last. If you wanna delete, to delete, to delete, to delete an entire column, an entire column with its data, with its data, we can use alter table, table name, drop, column, column name. The another column name is the existing column name, correct? Can we use before instead of after? No. In in MySQL, before 5.4 version, before used to be there. Okay, but they depreciated now. Now you can't use before, only after is available to you. Is case sensitive. MySQL is not case sensitive. The reason I'm writing here capitals is because I want to show you the difference between the keyword and the actual your words. Okay, but in reality, there is no thing called case sensitivity in MySQL. You can write capital or small. It's like both are same to MySQL. Till this point, anyone have any question, ma? Sir, sir, semicolon will be there. Array, I forgot. Huh? Huh? Will be there, na semicolon. I just forgot. Simple. Every statement, every line in MySQL, any command, any line should have semicolon. Simple. That's a basic rule. Okay. Once delete the table where it's going to store, sir, like recycle bin, it's there or something kind. Actually, actually, there is something called, in MySQL, there is something called recycle one. Okay, the bin will be there. Inside something called InnoDB, the engine which runs the MySQL. For every MySQL, they have some kind of engine. That engine is InnoDB. Inside that one, it will be there. Okay, but it will be difficult to retrack it. Okay, the exact data you can't get it. You might get the structure. The data will be difficult to get it. So that is why we recommend not to delete it completely. No. Yeah. For deleting, why you use alter? To delete only one column. I'm not deleting the row. Like for example, I don't want phone number column. All the phone numbers of the people that particular column only remove. For that, you need to use alter. Why? Because you are altering the table. Are you deleting the table, sir? No. Are you deleting the table? No. Table से keep it. In the table, only one column remove karo. So that is called altering the table. The table structure will be altered. Clear, ma? Yeah. A spell engine name InnoDB, like we will discuss anyway in the engines. Like in the last class, I will give you what is that InnoDB. I will show you that all. But now, next, what if, sir, I want to modify? Sure. What if I want to modify? I will go here. Already, all the data is there. If I go to this EMP table, in this EMP table, already it is done. Already it is done. Now, something like email, ename. If you see ename is having varchar 20. I wanna change, I wanna change ename from varchar 20 to varchar 30. Already ename is there, which is varchar 20. I wanna change ename varchar 20 to varchar 30. Then you can use modify, alter table, table name. Then you need to write it here. Modify column name. What is the column name? Email. And what is the new data type? Varchar 30. Oh, sorry, not email, ename. Ename is having varchar 20. Now it will be updated to varchar 30. Is it clear, ma, online? Now, for example, sir, email, ename is there. Ename, I want to change their name. If you want to change the name of ename, I can use alter table, table name, rename, rename. Sir, originally rename is used for renaming the table, but inside the alter also rename is there. This rename is used to rename the column. A specific column, if I wanna do it, rename column email to emp underscore name. Sorry, ename to emp underscore name. So what it will gonna happen, sir? Ename column will be changed to emp underscore name. Now if I go here, that is what modified data type na? Ah, you write it here instead of varchar 30, put it int. कुछ नहीं होता. You can modify the constraint also the same way. Any doubts ma online? No. For example, if you see here, can you add the you can modify constraint also, sir. If you want to modify constraint also, you can write it here only. Modify the constraint name, like the not null or null or something kind of one. You can even do adding a constraint. For example, sir, when I'm giving it, I created the table. When I create the table, if anyone remembered, for age, for age, I gave something called check, but I did not give age not null. I give check, but not null. Okay, if you check it even in configuration, it will be there. Now I wanted to give. What I will do is alter table name, add constraint name. What is the constraint name? Uh, Not null to h. Why it is not working? Add, maybe it is not understanding directly this. So I will write it here. Add constraint not null. Constraint not null. It should work now. Add constraint age. Unique is working. Why it is not understanding not null? Is it because of the space? Not is valid. Expecting foreign primary check. See, syntax is this only, but it is not taking the not null. If you give it like primary key, if you want to add it as a primary key, if you wanted to add it as a foreign key, if you want to add it as a unique, okay, those kind of things it will taking it. Why it should work syntactically? Maybe some kind of small difference. Add constraint not null. Alter MySQL to add not null. Alter table. Modify column. I know that I don't want. So he's saying it like not null is directly not accepting this. If you want it like not null, you can use modify the column only. Where is this? So, sorry. Okay. If you want it like to add not null, write it here not null only. This after the varchar here, write it the not null. But if you wanted to add any another key, like primary key, foreign key, separately, you can even do something here also. Okay. This is also there. I will give you in the syntax. That way it will be better. But if I give it here unique or any another thing, it won't be an error, ma. Any doubts here online? Once use upper letter, sir. कुछ नहीं होता upper letter, lower letter. It's not a problem. Okay. Now let's do it, sir. Let's note it down. To delete entire column after this. To change, to change or modify, to change or modify existing column, existing column, existing column, existing column. We can use alter table, table name, modify, column name, column name. If you want it, you can give new data type. New constraint, new constraint. If you want it new position, also give it like after or something kind of one, your wish. Guys, due to space factor, I am writing in new line. Don't think it like it should be in the new line kind of one. This all can be in a single line also. Okay. Now, next. If you want to rename, to rename an existing column, we can use alter table name, rename column name, column name. Sorry, rename column you have to write. I'm sorry. Rename column, column name to new column name. Next, to add a constraint, we can also use alter table name, add alter table name, add constraint, constraint. You can give some name. You can give some name. Okay, some name for the constraint name, constraint name, name in brackets column name. What is this means? Sometimes constraint will take the names also, like for example foreign key. If you see, I put the foreign key department id, web id is a foreign key from the did of departments table, but they have one name. I will show you something fk, some name will be there. If you go here, if you observe it carefully, sir, can you see in the employees table, foreign keys? Can you see there is one name? What is the name? EMP underscore IB FK underscore. Did I give this name? I never gave this name. I just say it like when I create the table, create one foreign key. Well, what is that foreign key? It contains between dep ID and the DID. When it make relation, to remember this relation, like that relation line is there, na? वो लाइन को एक नाम देता. That relation name is this foreign key one here. Okay. Like this, if you want, you every constraint when they give also, they will put some name to it. But name, if you want it here, you will put it here. You can put any name, it doesn't matter. Rename Pakana Reserve, sir. I didn't understand. What is rename Pakana Reserve? Rename column? Rename Pakana column Reserve. Rename column name to new column. Right na? Oh, good. To add constraint part, I have doubt. Like once explain add constraint part. Let's add it one constraint part then. If I wanna add alter table name, age UK, I will add it one column which is unique. Now if I go here, I am adding the constraint unique to the age. I'm adding constraint unique to the age. Obviously, age is not unique, it is not good. Okay, but I am just giving it. Now, if you see here, it is done. It is done. If I go here, this table, in this table, I can actually see here for age. Can you see age? Can you see for age column UQ is got it some tick? That is because now age is unique. You can't give two persons same age now. Okay. If you want to add one constraint, to, you have to do is alter table name, add constraint. You have to give one name here, sir. What is this name? This is just a relation name. I am giving unique to age, but it should remember that na. For remembering giving unique to age, it will make one kind of record. But name that it will make it like in its name. Okay, there is something called I did age UK. What is age UK? Age UK is nothing but I made unique to the age. For everything it done, it will make it like one line. That new word that is called the age UK something constraint name. You can put any name there. It doesn't matter. Clear ma? Can we modify the constraint? Yes na. In modify you can do it na. In modify you can do it, sir. You can even do drop. You can even do drop, sir. Like for example now, alter table name, drop constraint. You can do drop uh, primary key. If you do this, table को primary key नहीं रहता. Okay. Or if you want to drop only particular one, I want to drop age UK. Age UK. Cannot drop age UK check column. Check that column key or column or key exist. It is exist now. Just now only I created. Maybe it is stored in indexes. Now it will be done. When I explain indexes chapter, I will tell you there is a chapter called indexes. See here, we are in the chapters of columns only. After columns, indexes will come. But what is this index is? Normally every columns will store in columns only. Unique is stored in index. Index is stored as a index. You can directly write drop primary key. It will be dropping only. But unique is stored as a index. Index is like, for example, one book is there. In that book, I want to know one chapter. Like I want to know where is the evolution chapter. Sir, will you go one page? Will you turn? Is this evolution next page, next page, next page? Will you read like that, ma? How do you go to evolution chapter, sir? You will go to the index page, na? Table of contents will be there, na? Right or not? But sir, normally MySQL will check line by line. 1 lakh employees are there. Prasad details bolo. MySQL will like first guy Prasad or not. Chod do, not. Second guy Prasad or not. No. Third guy Prasad or not. It will take so much time, sir. That's not been good. So that's why MySQL people introduce one concept called indexes. Anyway, we will discuss in future. Indexes क्या रहता? Every particular column, if you are creating any particular column unique, or if you are creating any particular column as primary key and uniques, automatically it will create something called indexes. If anyone is searching based on ID is a primary key, na? It will tell answer very easily. If any column is unique, it will tell answer easily because they store them as the indexes reference. Clear? Online, are you getting my point, ma? You can even see here. Why did I put indexes? Because this particular in indexes automatically primary keys and unique keys automatically it will store. What this MongoDB MySQL will do, for every primary key 101. Oh, this is this. Primary key 102. This is this. Primary key 103. This. It will remember all the primary keys. If you say, give me details of primary key 104, it will not take line by line. Primary 104 उसको मालूम है, सीधा जाता. If one column is unique, it will remember that column also. It will be like, age is a unique. Age 18, Prasad. Age 19, Shekhar. Age 20, Raj. It will remember that. मैं age 19 बोलिए तो वो सीधा देता क्योंकि वो यूनिक है. यूनिक वैल्यूज को वो याद करता. That concept is called index. Anyway, we'll come to that. I will tell you. Okay. But that concept is called index. It will improve the performance. What it will improve, ma? Performance. Online, are you getting my point, ma? What is difference between index and primary key? देखो प्राइमरी की को इंडेक्स रहता. आईडी इज a primary key ना. What is difference between chapter title and index page? In index page all the chapter titles will be there. Chapter titles are your primary key. उसको एक इंडेक्स पेज कर रहा है. इंडेक्स बोले तो सिंपल. I'm not asking you to have it in a deep knowledge, but a little bit. If you want to drop any column, if I do it here, what about this? If I do directly primary key, ये बोलो क्या होता? हाँ, ओनली वन प्राइमरी की रहता रहे, ऑल प्राइमरी की नहीं. एक ही टेबल के एक ही प्राइमरी की रहता. बट दैट इज गुड आइडिया. पूरा प्राइमरी की डिलीट होता. ओके. देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी टू कॉलम्स कंबाइन करके एक प्राइमरी की क्रिएट. दैट आल्सो विल बी डिलीटेड. वन प्राइमरी की विल बी देयर बेसिकली. इट विल बी डिलीटेड. Okay. You can, if you want to delete it foreign key, if every foreign key have a name, you have to write that name. It will be deleted. Simple. You can even drop the keys. All you have to do, we can add the column. Sorry, here to delete last one, to drop a constraint, we can use alter table name, drop constraint name. For unique, we need to drop index. Alter table name, drop index name. Acha, now if you remember earlier, I want to delete yesterday, I think I want to delete department table, but I cannot delete department table because department table one key is foreign key in the employees table. Now I want to break that relation. I don't want any foreign keys. Employees table में वो क्या है वो foreign key delete करो. I can do it ना. How do I delete that foreign key? Every foreign keys will have a name. You have it here. This is the name for the foreign key. I will take this name. I will say it here. Alt table name foreign key. What is the name of the foreign key? This is the foreign key. I don't want to do it, but if I do it, foreign key will be deleted. If you do it, there is no relation between departments and employees. No more. Simple. Is it clear, ma? Online, any questions here? Any alternative for deleting foreign key? No. For index name means which one is given. When you are adding a constraint only, you will give that. Okay. Oh. What is IBFK? IBFK is like InnoDB. They have one engine. Okay. For that engine, they will have it like the short with IB, InnoDB one, and then FK is foreign key. They create that shortcut. Yeah. That is the name. Now next, last one. We can see all the details using details or structures using we can see all the details or structures using show databases. What will happen, sir? Show databases bole to it will show all the databases. If I write it here, show tables, it will show all the tables. Simple. Or if you wanna see show indexes, it will show indexes. You have so many in future like indexes, views and all, it will show that particular things. Okay. Don't worry, we have a chapter called index. Okay. Once index is not part of DDL command. Just for because I choose unique, that problem came. Okay. Else it won't. Any doubts here? बहुत हो गया. Just 5 minutes, refresh your mind. Think about all the things. Is it clear? Alter one. Just see your notes. आराम से देखो. When we will add the details, we will see insert command and all. Then we will slowly see it all the commands. Just refresh your mind. Have some more water. Take more water, everyone. That is needed. Coffee and water is needed for every developer. After constraint not understand properly. Oh shit. Don't worry. I will tell you one more time. For modify primary key, we have to first drop primary key or we can directly modify it. You can directly modify it. Modifying, you can do it. If you want to delete it, you have to do. One, show the foreign key deletion. If you want to do it foreign key deletion, this is the foreign key deletion. చెప్పమ్మా. Sorry? No, we have made it now. When you create the table, we give foreign key. If you don't give foreign key, it won't come. Mm. Can I give the foreign key column name or this key, sir? No, you don't give foreign key column name because foreign key column name here is different. In another table, it's different. So that's why you will give it here, this particular one only. Every foreign key have this particular one. You have to give this. So any other question ma online? Just check your notes slowly. Sir, I have it out in database automatically data add how we create the structure. When a user register a form, data automatically add in our database or we add manually. Backend is there, Ray. When user registered, it will automatically add because backend people will write the query. If you don't come and manually do it, but backend will do it, na? Why program is there? Relation between foreign key with primary key is one of the table and the foreign key is for the second table. No, 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 no. There is no relation with primary key and foreign key. For one table, you can have how many foreign keys you want. For example, in students table, department ID is there from departments table. Something paid fee is there from fees table. Or something course ID is there from course table. Batch ID is there from batch table. You can have it like multiple foreign keys. Primary key is one. How to save program? You mean this? Click here, save. Barabar. Department ID is foreign primary key in department table. Correct, sir. Correct, correct. Oh, that is logic only. Yeah, correct. I understand it now. Correct. Please share the class after the demo. I will give all the code after the demo. Any extension used for save? Huh? If you wanna save the code, guys, if you wanna save your save file, click here save symbol. Simple. If you click here save, you can save it. I will save it all the files. Today file is 11 14 11. What is difference between unique and primary key? Unique can be null. For example, I did something unique, it can be null. Age is unique. For example, email is unique. I can give no email also, but primary key should be unique but should not be null. How do you connect database with backend, sir? Using API? No, front end and backend using API. Please show output for all the syntax, sir. Yeah, that is what I'm doing now. For everything I'm giving output now. See? First teach keys concepts are especially foreign key. Huh? I think I teach already foreign key. You are not there. First I teach the foreign key concept only. Then only I am teaching this. That's why first we discussed keys only. Already it's there. Now, for connection, we use foreign keys to one table to another table. Is it correct? Correct. Is there any alternate key for alter key? No, there is no alternate key. Please give us examples to practice. Will do. No worries. Now, everyone will do one thing instead of learning it much. I think some people were having confusion how this flow works. I will just show you one flow. When I will give you some task, you guys will do it and then we'll leave. Tomorrow we'll discuss DML, no worries. Is it clear, ma? Now, let's start here, sir. First, I will tell you like, I don't know whether people know this or not, but some people already have an idea. Online people just focus here. See, you all are full stack developers. I want you to know how this database class is actually useful to you. You all are learning databases, but some people maybe in online or people are not having the idea. First, you will create, imagine you created one web application, right? You created the Instagram. Same like Instagram app, you created it. When you created an Instagram app, in front end, you will show some register page. I'm just giving you an idea. Okay. So I'm not showing you the code, but that is called client side. What is it called? Client side. Client means front end. Sir, front end. Do you guys know React? You guys know JavaScript? Achha, if you don't know JavaScript, learn it. If you don't know React also, max to 2 weeks you can learn it. Believe me, it's one of the good one. Easiest one of all. React is the easiest one. Same like MySQL. It can be learned actually in kind of 2 3 days also, but 2 weeks is a solid one. If you created here one register form, in register form, what did I kept? I asked people to write their username. People will write here something like email. People will write their password and people will click here submit. So where the people are writing the username, email, password in front end, na? Does people know backend? No. People don't know the backend. Front end is there. Front end will be deployed in some application. Yet you are doing it. In React, usually React or JavaScript will do this. People will build this with React or JavaScript. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Using HTML, CSS also you can do. Then people, you guys will build something called a backend. This backend is called a server. What is it called? Server. Server. It's like the application layer. Server in cute names, people call it backend, or some people will call it application layer, presentation layer. Different names. That's it. Kuch nahi hota. Now, which technologies you will use for this? Which technologies you guys will use for this server, ma? Python. Why you are learning Python for this only, na? You will learn Python. You in Python, you will learn so many logical thinking, so much loops, that, this, and all. After learning this, then you will feel it like Python is so big. Then you will learn something called Django, which makes your work easy. Okay. Then in Python, you will use Django or Flask. Hamara ichha. There is something called Fastify, Fast API, so many other. But Django or Flask, you will use any one. And then you will create it something called APIs. What you will create, ma? APIs. API. Who will create this API? The Python people will create, the Django people. It means you all will create the API. So front end people don't know anything. Front end people, you will give this API. You tell to the front end people, I created this API link. You will give one link. Front end people will send this data to this link. They have data, na? Collected data, they will send it to that link. And this link is done by this backend people. And these people will take this data from the API and they will do verification. They will do their own validation. They will hash the password. They will put their own security. Your wish. You do however you like. ये तुम्हारा business logic है. That I'm not talking. Then you will write one query. Here you will write query. What is that query? Insert into data. Something you will write insert command. You will write it in the Flask. When you write this query, na, automatically it will be connected to the DB, your database. Your MySQL and database will be connected with some kind of drivers. There will be some kind of driver. MySQL driver will be there. Connectors, they call drivers or connectors. Like you will install pip install some packages, na? You guys know pip install? Same like that. Pip install MySQL Python connectors will be there. Okay. For MongoDB, we use pip install PyMongo. Okay. MySQL, I don't know exactly. Something will be there. Same like PyMongo, some package will be there. PyMongo is for MongoDB. MySQL hyphen connector. Okay. So this MySQL hyphen connector you will install, and in that you will connect this DB and this, and you will write the query. What is the query inserting into DB na? When database it will insert. When database will tell, yes, it is inserted successfully. Then backend will tell to API. Then API will tell to front end insert. Then front end will show to user. You are registered successfully. Barabar. When everyone registered, they will have some tokens or they will have some cookies, they will have some auth, like different kind of authentications people will use. Some people will use OTPs, they will use different kinds of other things. This is the actual flow in any application. This is how you do. You will write that you are learning the queries not to do manually. You are learning the queries because you want to implement that queries in the Python. Is it clear, ma? Any other question? Like it's just a general view, not for MySQL. The API will connect the MySQL. Sorry, API will connect the front end and back end. But connectors, MySQL connectors connects the back end and the database. Front end never connects to database, which is wrong. Is 2 months okay to learn Angular? 2 months is more. You know, you know what is the wrong method of learning? Learning for perfection is wrong. Never learn 100%. Never. I'm telling it. The best way is learn 40%, build something. It will not be completed, it will break. Then fix it. Again, learn 50% and build another thing. Fix it. Learn 60%, build it, fix it. Learn 70%, build it and fix it. Believe me, you will learn more than the any other things. How the freshers learn? Freshers are like, no, first I will learn complete Python, then I will build a project. अच्छा नहीं है. Okay, you to learn complete Python, it takes at least some kind of 4 months solid. Solid. 4 months क्या करेगा? Like you will just sit and learn? No. If I have to give you suggestion, learn it 1 month. You already have 1 month knowledge of Python, na? You already have basics knowledge, sir. Have na? Build it. Tomorrow, build it. तो कैसे बिल्ड करना है देखो यूट्यूब में देखो और ChatGPT में देखो और गूगल में देखो you will build but whatever you build it will not work. Why? Because you are not having full knowledge na. It will break wherever it is breaking. There do the patches. Like if your tire is breaking, you don't need to replace the complete tire. Wherever it is leaking, just you put a patch. Sir, I'm not understanding how the Django API work. Don't learn full Django. Just learn API work. I don't understand how the MySQL connects. Just learn how MySQL connects. It won't take much time. People do, they learn everything and then they start building it. It never works. If you want to speak English, you learn basic words and you start speak. Simple. No one will learn complete grammar and then will start speaking, which is absolutely the wrong way, which most of the people do it. Are you all getting my point, sir? Believe it, you do something interesting, people will give you easily the job. अच्छा interesting आना है. To do app, weather app, portfolio project. वो project नहीं है. I'm seeing the resumes ना. Python developer will have Java certification. Java developers will have machine learning project. Machine learning people will have artificial intelligence something project. I'm seeing different resumes in freshers. Please focus on that. Two things I wanted everyone to keep. One is resume, another one GitHub and LinkedIn. ऐसे करो. Are you all using this GitHub and LinkedIn? तो कितने फॉलोअर्स है तुम्हारे पर लाइक तो इन लिंक्डइन connections? How many are having more than 1,000? More than 1,000. That's a guy. Good. अरे क्या करता है भाई? Just click connect. This is not Instagram. No one will block you in LinkedIn, you know. You just click. No, that is good point. If see, imagine there is one kind of nice girl in some kind of TCS or Infosys. You just click connect. She will be connected only. Because LinkedIn is not for, but don't chat for something other. Chat for the something good. Because in LinkedIn, no one care about this guy I don't know. Let's not accept. Nahi. They just blindly accept majority of the times. Accept some people and छोड़ दो those people because it will increase your reach. Any other questions? Online people are giving it more and more questions. I didn't even read them. Sir, for learning React, should we complete have knowledge on Java? Huh? JavaScript? nahi. If you want to learn without JavaScript, go to YouTube and type what are the concepts need to learn in JavaScript for React. They will tell you some 10 topics list. Learn only the 10 topics. I am building a 2D game in Python. Yes. Good. After completion, give me. I will play it. Ah, if you build anything, give it to me, Ray. I will check it. I'm not. I will be happy to do that. Py game. No, good. Any other thing, sir? Snake Gamma. Ray. But classic one. Snake game. I always won. Later, I never won any another games. We played Candy Crush, failed. We played Temple Run, failed. Snake game is best out of all. When snake is chota it play very nicely. Once the snake is bigger, game spoil. Good. That's for today. Thank you all. You can leave, sir. If you have any questions, bring it to me. Online, if you have any questions, you can tell me, sir. I have 3 years experience in TCS. I want to become Python full stack developer. What are projects recommended on resume? Huh? You have experience now. Put your projects only. Sir, you will explain how to connect DB to Python. I will. वो बता दूंगी बराबर. I worked on IT support. Oh, that would be problem, dear. Then do one thing, connect something real world projects, kind of OTTs, web apps, some kind of social medias, something like that. Which is important to build, portfolio or GitHub LinkedIn? GitHub LinkedIn portfolio, both. It's like you are choosing which side is good, left or right. నీకు ప్రైమరీ కీ అంటే ఆ టేబుల్ లో కాలం డిలీట్ అయిపోదు. డ్రాప్ ప్రైమరీ కీ అంటే కాలం డిలీట్ అవ్వదు కదా. అదేమైంది దానికి ఇప్పుడు ప్రైమరీ కీ అంటే ఏంటమ్మా? ప్రైమరీ కీ అంటే ఆ కీ మరి రిపీట్ చేయకూడదు యూనిక్, అలాగే నాట్ నల్. ఆ ఫీచర్ డిలీట్ అయిపోతుంది. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు నెక్స్ట్ దానికి సేమ్ ఇది ఇచ్చినా లేదా ఎంటీ ఇచ్చినా తీసుకుంటారు, కానీ వేరే టేబుల్ తో కనెక్షన్ అలాగే ఉంటుంది. చేయదు. ఫారెన్ కి అయిపోతుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఒక కీ తీసుకున్నాను ఈమెయిల్ అనేది, దానికి ఈమెయిల్ కి యూనిక్ అండ్ నాట్ నల్ రెండు ఇచ్చా, అది కూడా ప్రైమరీ కీ లాగా వర్కౌట్ అయింది. కానీ ఒక టేబుల్ కి ఒకటే ప్రైమరీ కీ ఉంటుంది. నేను నీకు నిన్న చెప్పా, ఇప్పుడు ఆధార్ ఉంది, ఐడి ఉంది. ఆధార్ యాక్చువల్లీ నాట్ నల్ అండ్ యూనిక్, ఇది కూడా అంతే ప్రైమరీ కీ. రెండు ప్రైమరీ కీలు అవ్వచ్చు, కానీ ఎవడో ఒకటి నువ్వు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటావు, ఇంకొకటి నార్మల్ గా ఉంటాడు. ప్రైమరీ కీలా యాడ్ చేసి యూస్ చేసుకుంటాం. మనం చేసుకోవాలనుకుంటే రాయాలి అక్కడ. నువ్వు ప్రైమరీ కీ అని రాయకపోతే అది యూనిక్ అయినా నాట్ నల్ అయినా అది ప్రైమరీ కీగా తీసుకోదు, రాయకపోతే. One is face recognition. Face in college. Is it working? It's working. How did you read face recognition? Tell me. Through OpenCV, CV, and I used library called scikit. Okay. And through this, I used linear regression model and random forest. And that is for machine learning, na? Are you applying for machine learning jobs? Yeah, I'm applying. And for detecting face, I use deep learning. Deep learning. So that is face recognition. What is another project? The project is hard disk prediction. Good. Both are there in internet, obviously. So I'm applying for jobs, but you are applying for which job? I'm jobs and presentation, data analysis. See, face recognition is good project. Heart prediction is also good project. But the problem is, if you type it in internet, face recognition project of machine learning, you will get so many bunch of people. I'm sure there will be other people with machine learning also with the same project. When multiple people are having the same project, people will think that project is not having credibility. So tell me what projects. Face recognition, we put some kind of difference. Okay, maybe some kind of unique feature. So let's change the title in your resume. Okay, in your resume, the title of this piece of discussion. Because I want to get it's easy. I think big amount. But I have different reviews. No, but still you are not reading details. There may be two reasons. One, they are not making your resume. Second, your resume is not up to the job description. Are you giving same resume for every job description? So, what you will do, read the job description. For example, someone gave one job description, read it, and based on the job description, every time you will get change in the resume and upload. So, usually we have converted bus levels. Two things, like the remaining things were not good, Ray. This particular one is also good. Do one thing. Put the keyword. So it's like every time you see the job description, okay,
copy the job description and paste it into the GPT and ask it like what are the main keywords which are necessary for this particular job description. They will give it like in that job description only, they will point out some keywords. Those keywords put it in your resume and upload it for that job. Daily apply it like 2 to 3 jobs only. Don't apply more than 2 to 3 jobs, but every job description change resume. So not able to get the and all. Even just to make it a job, increase your connection my LinkedIn look profile like all. I will daily post on connections are also Python machine learning people. Those people started like AI post or something. Every day something on the machine learning, something else, some post or something like me or something. I am so and so. And we save it for the next. And every day we post it. So people who are seeing that, those people will another people learning